traders, Mike Hamilton here, and just reviewing a trade I did today. I was long this one before the data came out and got out because it was just too whippy, and it's for a small loss, and it's come down to the 50%. So I thought this support might hold. I mean, I might be able to build a position during the day, but didn't work out, so I'm setting aside this Aussie New Zealand dollar. Okay, moving on. Let's look at the DAX first, and what I suggested in the room, when I left the room, was just to wait until we retested the highs and then get short, which is what I did. And if you look at the 5-minute chart, you can see how I've marked my chart up. So there's the open trading range. So a nice sell just as we came out of the first sort of 45-50 minutes of trading. Push up into the open trading range, sold again, push up inside the open trading range this time, reversal time 4 o'clock, watch out for that on the Dow and the DAX, and down we tumble, and we really came out. So this area of 580 was a key level here that we held on the previous two drops. This time we didn't. Pull back to that, so that support becomes resistance, so that's an opportunity to get in later in the day. So that gave you a few opportunities to get in. If you just trust, my message to you is trust the open trading range. Just trust it, because I've said to you on the Scalper School course, if you get a fade, it's the most powerful setup of all of the open trading range setups, and especially if you get a chance to short the sitting. So if you got messed up here, stand aside and just come back at the reversal times. We'll talk about this in more detail. I can't actually do tomorrow's trading rooms, so what I'll do instead is open up at 3:50 PM for the US market reversal time and see where we are at that stage. But anyway, that's how that one worked out, and that's what we were left with on the daily. So we've come into this, we've just broken under the trendline support, so I will continue to short that, and 600 is now the next target for the next leg down. Let's see if we can get that one. Let me just mark that. So look out for the 600, 650 tomorrow, and let's see if we can short that to get that to drop down to, well, ultimately 10,000, but we'll see. And you can see on this, look, we came down to the 127 extension, so a push into 580, 600 could see us come down to the 161 extension. Alright, so short as high as you can to stay in the trend and get the best possible entry. Right, down. So at the moment we are stopping on the 200 EMA, so any push up into 650 area is a possible short to see if we can break this low and then come down, start to weave our way down. If we start pushing higher and breaking higher, then I will just stand aside and look for some high shorts. But I think the probability is that we're trapped in this range between the 200 and all this resistance. I hope we don't end up getting trapped in that range. I hope we do get a decision out of this, but keep shorting the highs, and then let's see if that can break down. Okay, we've got UK rates tomorrow, so in a way the fact I'm not in the room in the morning is no bad thing, because then we can wait until we get the press conference out of the way for the UK, and then we can mark off the press conference support and resistance and then see where this one wants to go. Okay, so we're in a channel. At the moment this trendline support is holding, with the trendline resistance, the moving average is also holding the other end. So we have got this funnel pattern. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. I am just bullish the dollar, but at the moment we are coming out of that. I think what I'll do is I'll just keep that support on, keep an eye on that 152, and then see if we can perhaps get a little spike higher into this area of resistance, which will put it at 152.50 area, and then see if we can get the return to the downtrend. But this is, you know, hammer-like bar here yesterday, so we're pushing up and flapping around. Okay, Euro US. This does look as if it's going to get a retest of that 111. So that is potentially a buy at 950 to see if we can push into that resistance area. At which point I would look for a sell signal to see if that can roll over. Alright, I'll leave it there, and like I said, don't forget I'm not in the room tomorrow, but I will be there for the Bank of England's press conference, which is, let me just check that time. Okay, the rate decision is at 12, and it's not actually saying there is a press conference. Okay, so I would expect there to be a press conference, potentially about 12:30, 12:45. So I will open the room up then, we'll have a look at it. There may not be a trade, it may just drift lower. What I may then do is just wait until the 2:30 US Open. So I'll trade that with you based on the fact I'm not going to be in the Euro session. Alright, I'm going to leave it there and hope that helps, and see you in the room tomorrow hopefully. Bye for now, enjoy your evening.